What's up, all my fans?
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Hello. This is Kevin Harlan.
This really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement. From the coaches to the players, to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of
Irving.
Now, obviously,
substitution on the court.
In the world,
Substitution on the court.
in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And that one misses.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power and attendance here.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
That one falls.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
Randle? I'm playing against my teammate, Randle?
Pass to Davis. Gobert trying to get up. And Davis with the basket on the assist from Randle.
High percentage look that time from Anthony Davis, and that's one he rarely misses.
Here's Gallagher, and Davis sends it back.
Sensational on the back to start this game.
Yeah, sensation is a really good word for it.
Lillard. You Lillard?
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. They lead by 4. Shooting by Butler.
Butler always ready to fight for the shot he wants inside. He loves that activity.
Let's go to the sideline. Catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I did speak with Mike Budenholzer for a few minutes. He was looking over the lineups and he said, I've never seen such even matchups all my life. The talent on both sides.
Now, where was that energy during the dunk
contest? He had a game plan for tonight and he told me he thought about it, had some ideas, but that's not what this is about. It's a showcase for the best of the best, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Lillard, the pass to Beal. There's the dish to Gobert. Beal against Curry. The drive by Beal. Curry was a nice D.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play. Wrong result.
And the jam by Butler.
Tell you what, one of these days, Butler might tear that rim off. He plays angry.
Now Beal. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Loads it up for Davis. And they get it back. Back to Lillard. Fires the 3. Up and out to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Such a lethal outside sniper. Lillard isn't bashful at looking to pull the trigger.
Come on!
Doncic with the bucket.
Oh, that one just
Standing
went in.
start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Beal drives in. Up and in on the way.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
Here's Gallagher. Again, the West All-Star.
And giving up some inches inside makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Lillard, the pass to Randle. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. 1:39 left to play here in the first. Pass it to Jay. No good with the layup. Now the East All-Stars with it. They trail by 6. And it's Davis missing. Outside Curry. Drives to the hoop. And he makes in the layup.
Curry does not just hurt you from deep. He is a clever finisher on the drive. Lethal at penetrating and finishing.
Here's Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the team.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already.
music scorching.
That was a nice
We
little ass.
seeing some high-flying efforts tonight, or what?
Are we ever? I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
And Greek Gallier showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Team.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break. That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And that's now 6 points for James. Jokic against Lillard. Good defense by Jokic. Here's Doncic. Foul on the shot. Picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
This is why me and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present.
1 plus the penalty. 2 shots.
8 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Here's Zion mixing it up again.
Lillard with it, takes a three, and he got that one up in time, but
And that's
doesn't
the
go
end
in.
of the first
We've
quarter.
seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. West All-Stars lead by 8.
Intense game.
Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the East All-Stars, we've got Zion Williamson. Chris Paul is out there with Damian Lillard. And there's Bradley Beal. And it's Sabonis.
In terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard. They don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
It's Curry outside. Trains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got the lead up to 9 now for the West All-Stars. Williamson outside. Pass to Lillard. Williamson trying to free himself up. Will not drop through. That miss puts him at 6 for 10.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
But guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Just let me have it.
Lillard against Curry. Lillard misses. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now in offense, it's a smooth operation.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Williamson, the best. And then Lillard slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrifices for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And some changes here for the East. James Harden, he's checked in for Bradley Beal, and Irving subbed in for Lillard. The West also making some changes. Tatum, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler, and Paul George is subbed in for Jay.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way.
So I got 8 points and 6 assists.
And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosion.
Substitution on the
with some
court.
changes.
Substitution on the
Williamson
court.
is checked in for Joel Embiid. Beal comes in for James Harden. And Lillard subbed in for Kyrie Irving. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Jokic, he's checked in for Towns. James comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Stephen Curry's checked in for Jordan. And James subbed in for Ball.
How about mixing it up inside there? Steph, still a threat. That nimbleness he has helps him to get that shot off.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the West All-Stars?
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. On the floor for the Lakers.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Nice job capturing the moments.
Hold up. I just realized something. Seriously? Seriously?
AT&T 5G Slam King. Here's Beal. The quick look, no good that time.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Gallagher, covered by Lillard.
I'm trying to get
Here's Gallagher. Rebound by the East All-Stars.
$100 move with the 10 cent finish, but that's okay.
Lillard left side. And Damian Lillard throws it to the top.
Lillard trying to
crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Hits the three-point foul. Curry's got 22 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Damian Lillard. First one falls for
substitution on the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Paul's checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker, Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
James finds Jokic.
In 2K history.
To the inside.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter, and I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Paul outside. The pass to Williamson.
From what I see, he makes a pretty good team.
Outside for Beal. Shot clock at 5. Over Jokic. Misses off the left iron. Beal's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Jay, the pass to Butler.
Dang it!
It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
Would have been a nice little...
Sabonis has got his 4th rebound in this one. And stolen by James.
Strip him! Strip him!
Pass to Jay.
Fly like an eagle.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is already top 10 in career assists, okay? And he's also continuing to rack up the dimes and climbing just about every all-time chart there is in the NBA.
Passes it to Paul. Over Jokic. And it's sent back by Jokic.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the East All-Stars. Can't cash in from close range.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Good as the jump shot falls. Lillard's got 9 points here in the second half. Inside, here's Butler. Sabonis with the block.
Outstanding defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots. Boy, he could have taken himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
Williamson outside. Lillard banked in off the glass. Lillard's got 29 in the game.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Here's Curry with the 3. Scored that one for his 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game. But the edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the West All-Stars running away with it. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
We've got Damian Lillard. Bradley Beal is out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's Chris Paul. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. And Beal kicks to Lillard. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Well, they're passing to Jay. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Beal. And James pulls it down. And here's the West with the ball. Here's Curry. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 4 assists now tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
To the middle. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Vucevic. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Paul surveying the floor. Connects from 3-point range. Lillard's got 16 points here in the second half.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
The well-put-together Butler proving that he's just a little too strong there, not allowing the physical defense to stifle him at all.
Tries it from 9. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Curry against Lillard. Paul outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beal from long range hits it from 3-point range.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Butler. And here is Curry. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer. Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
LeBron James on the way. He's covered by Beal. Vucevic down low. Gobert on him, and it's Vucevic missing. Lillard against Curry. Offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. Sabonis trying to get open. Great D that time from Vucevic. Here's Gallagher. East grabs the miss. Here is Paul. There's Beal with the three. Traps in the train.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch.
I'm sitting.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star. And that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Here's Gallagher. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Irving bringing a little more intensity to the defensive end there, using his speed to get ahead of that shot.
Onto the combo. No good. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earns a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Splitting the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Harden against Doncic. Down low, here's Vucevic. The shot, no good. Good D by Embiid.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
Takes the 13-footer. Handle no good. And the West All-Stars with possession. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. And the rejection by Embiid.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
Left side, out of the Kumbo. The East All-Stars check on 2 more.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
And the West All-Stars have possession. Shots good from James. James got 12 points in just the second half.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
To the middle, here's Harden. Harden with the stop.
Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
George passes to Jay. No good that time. And it's Irving with the ball for the East All-Stars. To the inside. That's in. Coming off the assist from Randle.
Tell you what, I don't think there's been a single shot that Irving has wanted and didn't get so far.
And there's the pass to Jay. Now, Doncic. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Irving kicks to Randle. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You know, he's evolving his offense over time. Julius Randle. And I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Here's Irving. Count that as his second field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Slashing to the rim with so much precision and skill. Irving, nearly impossible to contain when he spots a lane and decides to drive.
Tatum trying to break free. And it's Vucevic missing. Vucevic has gone only 1 of 7 here from the field. Here's Irving. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Irving, excellent at converting with either hand. He's got a special talent for finishing in the lane.
Nice shot by George. And the East All-Stars call time here.
Timeout, East All-Stars.
They're behind by 16. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Stephen Curry.
That makes sense.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And the tradition in honor of just being invited to play here, let alone receiving honors of All-Star Game MVP. Just tremendous. In fact, one could argue we had a couple great candidates here, but he deserved it. And that one's good, Williamson.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
Pass to Jokic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Substitution.
Curry's checked in for LeBron. Both free throws good from James. Now here's Paul. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Into the lane. Excellent D there from James. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
The baseline J off the mark. Paul outside. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. An emphatic jam.
This is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Sion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
Another bad upgrade. What will I do? So, let's see. So let's see if I get a cut. If not, y'all know what it is. Let's see if we get a cutscene, people. Apparently we do. So hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Love you.